Let's get into it, folks. We are live. It is Sunday night. It is AoK. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And we're jumping straight the fuck in. 9 matches. We're kicking off with tag action. We got the Luchadorks. A little fresh face on them a little bit. I'm not sure. We're going to see how the... not going to lie. This is one of those gimmicks that we may have to kick back. We're gonna see how the... I want to see how the crowd reacts to some of the new gimmicks or the new outfits and whatnot. On whether or not I personally don't know how I feel about the Luchadorks' new outfits. And why is this man naked? Why is this man naked? Why is Jack Reason naked? Why is Jack? What happened to Jack Reason? What happened to Jack Reason? 2K, at it again. 2K, at it again. I said 2K, at it again. Man, you never let us down with your stupid shit. Hey, motherfucking 2K. Hey, motherfucking 2K. Hey, fuck it up one more time. The Luchadorks. God. Welcome aboard, everybody. You can see what kind of night we're going to have, man, between myself and 2K. Yeah, boy. Luchadorks. Coming at us a little more high-tech this year. Looking a little more flamboyant. A little more... Hey, I just saw an AoK crowd sign. Woot! Yeah, because he's fine now. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that should be an easy... I feel like that might be an easy fix. Bandina starting out for his team in the red and black. With Kenny Dale returning to action here with us in Season 6. Alongside Jack Reason and his fully clothed, fully graphic out skin. Alfie's boys. Starting to make a little waves here in AoK. Especially in the tag team division, taking on look at this, Kenny Dale. Whip reversed. They still haven't fixed the see, they haven't fixed the steps thing yet. Releasing R-Truth. I mean, I don't expect, in all honesty, if that's a thing, I don't think he's looking. I don't believe R-Truth maybe still wanting to wrestle per se. Yeah, like I don't. As I say, I mean, maybe I can't imagine him. From in-ring action, yes, but I kind of feel like even if he does leave, he's still going to be back in, like, he's got to... I feel like he would stick around and be backstage somewhere. Yeah, like TNA, yeah, like, look at this, Reason. Facing off with El Scorpio. Bridge suplex. That's shiny. That's shiny. Yeah, I mean, if it works for them, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, and you can see R-Truth as a trainer. I can see him, you know, I don't know how his patience is. He seems like the type of dude that would be okay to train. He'd be funny as fuck if you screwed up. Into the ropes. Double team action by Alfie's boys. Tag team action to kick it off here. As I was saying earlier, these Alfie's boys looking to make their way up the tag team ranks. But also, we're going to see a lot of teams running solo action this year as well. Bandinas with a little hoop-de-doo off the springboard top rope there. Quick cover. A little cheat there. Kick to the midsection, boot to the face. And a super kick. Man, what a thigh slap. Drops. Moonsault MWA in the house. I mean, moonsault wasn't really a moonsault. It was a Spanish fly, but sometimes. Kenny Dale with the reversal on El Scorpio. With the reversal on Kenny Dale. And how's everybody doing, man? Everybody got everything going the right way for them here tonight? Let's see some double team action here. We sure are. Shoulder tackles. That's what we're talking about. Now, I'm not sure if I'd gone through... I don't know how many tag teams have tag team finishers. The Luchadors very well could. But if, like... I don't know if... But also, I don't know if I actually gave it to them or not this year. This crucifix submission tried to lock it in there. Leaving Kenny Dale laid out in the center of the ring. El Scorpio tagged in. Misses with a stomp. And a backhand chop. Sent to the corner. Wrong place to be. Double team action one more time. Double backdrop, and again, Jack Reason. Looking for a reason. Ooh, El Scorpio rolling out of the ring quick as a whip there. Avoiding that attack, but right back into an Irish whip. Right in the breadbasket. Drape. Vertical suplex, but no. Nice leaping drop kick. Falling into it. Well, Scorpio getting wound up here a little bit. And Jack Reason. Ooh, swing and a miss. And El Scorpio, look at this. What a reversal. What a maneuver. And a stunner. And a stunner just to top it all off. We got a cover. Shoulders are down. The referee starts his count. And El Scorpio digging deep. Pulls the shoulder from the mat. We are going to continue this on. Reason. Inverted, what does he call that? The inverted power. I forget what he calls that. Alfie should be dropping in and telling us any day now. Right. Keep watching out the window, kid. The whip, the reversal into the corner. And El Scorpio, I think I know what time it is. Uno, moonsalte. Dos, a moonsalte. Tres moonsalte. And a boot to the head by Kenny Dale, breaking up the pin. Oh, swing and a miss. Reason. Solid right hand. Reaches for the tag, but El Scorpio makes it first. Pandinas walks right into this series of kicks. And Jack Reason standing over both luchadors. Turns his attention back to El Scorpio. Pandinas, the legal man in the ring. Bridging suplex. Comes off the German. And no count. Jack Reason finds himself in a little bit of trouble here. Wowzers. And he's gonna do it again. What the hell? Oh, blocked. The Luchadors, I was going to say in control of the matchup, but that's usually how that go. Yeah, good question. Good question. Why is he not? I mean, that's... Is that Joe? That's not... Is that Joe in the... Why's he got this weird... Why the weird shirt, dude? I don't remember this being set for anything weird. Damn, action everywhere. Oh, we got to cover. That's Joe in a different colored shirt. John Cone is who Joe Brony is. Into the corner. Yeah, I don't know why he's wearing the rival shirt. Look at this. Reason. Torture rack driver. And another tag. He probably could have got a cover on that, or a count. And Kenny Dale. Second turnbuckle. Misses with the forearm. But not fast enough. Pandinas back to his feet. Drives the elbow. Usually, yes. And that's why I'm wondering why it's not. I'm wondering why he's got that double. Because usually, that striped shirt only pops up for our show when it's a rivalry cutscene involved. But there shouldn't be a rivalry cutscene involved in this. So, don't ask too many questions, man. It's 2K. You could lay out the best shit ever, and 2K isn't gonna let you have what you wanted. And that twisting dragon cutter, just wow. I was gonna say, just gave the Luchadors what they wanted. Double team, no. El Scorpio snapping suplex, but Kenny Dale looking to take advantage of it here. And had the opportunity. Flipping power slam. It was impressive. Too bad we didn't catch all of it. And Kenny Dale firing back with some sweet maneuvers of his own. And another save by Pandinas. Damn, what a knee. I believe Alfie's boys coming off a WrestleMania win. And look at this, another attempt. Damn. Call it a night. And Reason still not going for the cover. Ah. Holy shit. What happened? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Did I really let it sit that long? 20 minutes. Jesus. These boys are putting on a fucking match here tonight. He looks like a power. That is gonna say the same thing. He looks like somebody went and, like the Red Power Ranger went and had sex with the Flash. Double moonsault. That was what I thought too, to be honest with you. That's why I wasn't 100%. I'm not sure how I feel about their costumes this year. Another save by Dale. Looking for it. Mexican Destroyer or El Salvador Destroyer. No, Dale. Or I'm sorry, Reason. No, sold the shit out of that. Yeah, I think it's the masks. I think they're going to have to go back to the luchador masks. I feel like they're not the luchadorks without the crazy ram's head mask. And why? Twice with that power slam. Hits the ropes. Running leg drop. Keep in mind, though, we also recently had an update, so who knows what might be broken. They fixed a bunch of shit, so some shit's probably broken that we haven't figured out yet. I can say that there's a possibility that Jack Reason's thing was a misstep on my part. And if what I'm thinking happened, then for future reference, make sure everybody gets entrance gear. A punch to the forehead, Pandinas. Goes for the hammerlock. Around to the back, a back elbow brings Jack Reason forward with a cutter. Hits him with the stunner, and that could be enough, but El Scorpio with a kick to the ankle. Reason slowly moving in on Pandinas. Not too slow. Oh, got him coming in. One more time. The second one of the night. And that is all she wrote. Alfie's boys with a victory. See if we can get through this replay without it being another 20 minutes. Through the ropes. Look, they're really going to show the entirety of the outside. Like, really? The replay's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's an interesting concept. Though I think what Corner has in mind is coming up with something like that in between. Is that what you were talking, Corner? Something along that line where it's a little more one-on-one with you guys in between the matches, right? I just wish they didn't show so much of the replay. As long as, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things that I'm not, I'm just not keen on. Top rope. Though this was a cool maneuver here. We will give it that. And I don't have that quite set up the way it's supposed to be. And I thought that was going to be the case. I thought that I have to mix. I'm not catching the stream on that. I think it's still set for the, there we go. Now we got to the end. I see we need to fix their tag team. Hey, girl. Fucking right, boo. Alright, so take a look at some. I may have overlooked tag team victories. I may have overlooked tag team victories. Fucking slay, biatch. Who's a bad bitch? You's a bad bitch. Anyway, moving right along. Oh yeah, I forgot we was doing this. Bloodline. Hardcore matchup. We're going to test out some matches while we're going through these. Jack A. Reason. It's Jack A. Kenny Doll. It's Kenny Doll, please. Kenny Doll. You can call me Kenny Bear. Anyway, moving right along. First of its kind here in AoK, a Bloodlines match. A hardcore title on the line. Adam Boone being an absolute monster that we were hoping he would be. 340 goddamn times. Twice. Once because that was ridiculous. Twice because it was so fucking good. No, see, no, I mean... Also, as always, man, the hardcore title determined by complete randomness. Random match, random opponents. I was kind of excited when it rolled around and came up onto the Bloodlines match. Hardcore title also throws it's got a bad habit of throwing a wrench in some ideas that are going. I had plans for actually both of these two going into season 6, but the hardcore title put a swerve in my own plans. So moving forward, we will find out what happens during the Bloodlines match. I'm assuming the big bad will have his War Raiders. Adam Boone carrying the World Hardcore title. I'm just going to start calling it that. Carrying the Hardcore Championship here of AoK. Taking control of the War Raiders. Full confidence tonight. I appreciate that, gaming. I appreciate that. A big shout out and nod to our chat. So we're here for make your Sunday nights a little less lonely. Fuck yeah, I don't know what the hell I've been smoking on all day, dude. Off and on. Had that vape. It's all going. Had the day off with the missus. Went out to the farmer's market and all that stuffs. Get the rules of this matchup. I see our referee still wearing the striped we ain't got no sound. Wayne, turn your mic on. Jesus Christ. Are we back to this? I don't think it's the same Go-Gurt you're thinking of, brother. I do not think it's the same Go-Gurt. Hell yeah, boys. MWA back online. Kicking off your week. Sunday night AoK, Monday night WCW over at Pooty. I am Pooty227, and CSW back on Tuesday night for CSW Hardcore TV. We are in force. First week of June. And Adam Boone going right to it here against the challenger. He just walking all over this man. Literally. Figuratively. Adam Boone. Pooty I am, bro. Right? So much. And Boone being an absolute unstoppable monster here. Yeah, don't miss out on the Discord. Up-to-date action on most of the MWA. Some of us a little lazier than others. And Boone absorbing that blow. Prestige trying to back off, but too little, too late. Boone in control of this matchup from the start. Nah, from across the ring. And Prestige gets the boot up. And look at this. Bud Marvelous. Bud Marvelous coming to the ring. Bloodline Rose. And Marvelous Dreams locked on. Is that going to be enough? Prestige taking this opportunity to catch a breath, letting Bud do some of the heavy lifting. We got to cover. Hardcore title on the line, and Adam Boone has his hands absolutely full. Back up, and finally, who is James Coleman? Double team action, no Boone. Turns it around, Coleman coming out to assist his leader. And Prestige takes the brunt of that punch from Bud Marvelous. Boone with the steel chair. Keep in mind, the only legal people in this match are Prestige and Boone. Bud Marvelous surprisingly able to get Boone away, and I think Boone he did. Boone catching Prestige with that chair when he took it away from him. Marvelous and Coleman outside the ring. The action continues inside. As I said, the hardcore title on the line here is Boone. And who is this? What the hell is this dude? Who the fuck are you? There's some, yeah, if it makes any sense. Like, who the hell is this dude? I mean, I know that. Look at this. Prestige with a crucifix pin. And Connor Riley at the last moment making the save. Well, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just don't belong. What the hell? Who the hell is this dude? What was that accidental MWA upload and Prestige like a dummy? Paying more attention to the crowd than he is all of the absolute mayhem going on behind him. Yeah, that is from the other MWA on the Community Creations. That is not our MWA. That was an excited download, like, oh, cool, there's somebody. And then I realized after the fact, none of us are using the MWA hashtag. And Prestige, hardcore title on the line, prestidigitation. And Connor, what is this? Is Eddie the inmate? Who the? Oh, Jesus. Here comes Johnny Cruz. Who's... Damn. 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 That has to be it. Bud Marvelous. Johnny Cruz making the save. He's in the next match. Johnny Cruz is in the next match for the Intercontinental Championship. And Prestige going for a steal away here. And we have a new hardcore champion. What an absolute fucking mayhem. Some of it made sense. It started out making sense. Wowzers. Nah, I mean, this is going to be one of those things that I think if we're going to use Bloodlines, we're going to have to figure out the ally system, the rivalry system. Yeah, this shit was crazy. Yeah, we don't need all that. Like, you would think Prestige would be pulling people from prison. And you see the final blow. Well, not quite. This man, the size of this monster. Cobb County Slam and Prestige stealing away the hardcore title. Oh, imagine that. Johnny Cruz in the these coattailers. I mean, I get Bud Marvelous. I'm a little surprised. I'm not surprised by Johnny Cruz, but I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised by Johnny Cruz. But this dude, I don't know. I don't know this dude in blue. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, that was craziness. Like, that was fun, man. that was fun as shit. We should have more of those. IKB, welcome in, bud. You will have a match later on tonight, as will Grizz Kuklinski in a brawl. We're just going to throw it at Johnny Cruz getting a new look. Getting his opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. The Reverend Ripper getting his new threads. The Cruz missile. There's twice. I said it. Corner said it. Extreme Rules matchup. Intercontinental Championship up for grabs. buddy. We will see the women's title on the line tonight. We've seen the hardcore. We will see the women's title. We will see the Intercontinental up for grabs. And, of course, our main event, Chris Chaos and KX in a TLC's match. The Cruise Missile getting the opportunity to take the Intercontinental Championship. I'm looking forward to this matchup. We've seen one belt change hands already tonight. Will we see back to belt back? Try that again. Will we see back-to-back belt changes? Fuck, that was a lot of B's. Get me out here sounding like fucking Porky Pig, man. Back-to-back. Oh, why the... No, that's not supposed to be the lighting. The Good Reverend. Not supposed to be his lighting. And this clipping is rough with that title. Alright. So, what was that? Fix Alfie Boy. We gotta do tag entrances we need to make a note of. And the Rippers and lighting. The Good Reverend Ripper, your current Intercontinental Champion. One good look at it. The Intercontinental Championship up for grabs here tonight. Thank you, sir. I do like that. We put some time in into some titles this year. Learned some shit last year and got to apply it a little better. Thank you. I like this one. We got some good things going. Reaper grabbing that title up. He's looking to hold on to it for as long as he can. Johnny Cruz would love nothing more than to represent AoK as the Intercontinental Champion. See, now our referee's just fine. The fuck. He's, So it must be, maybe it's match type that's causing the, well, no, because the first one was just a regular tag match. I wonder why our referee is changing around like that. Maybe he got some blood on that white shirt. There's Joe. What the hell? Yes, sir, the hero almost. Like so many before, almost taking that title away. Horseshoes and hand grenades is where almost counts the most. Welcome in, Pootie. MWA is in full effect in the chat. You are watching AoK Championship Wrestling. Tune in tomorrow night. I am Pootie227 for WCW Monday Nitro. And again Tuesday night for Corner Studies Wrestling CSW Hardcore TV. We are the Rust Belt Territories. And we got your wrestling week on lockdown. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. You're watching AoK Championship Wrestling here on Sunday night. Intercontinental Championship up for grabs. The champ, the good Reverend Zach Reaper, taking on the Cruise Missile, Johnny Cruz. And remember, when you are watching AoK Championship Wrestling, you're not watching great wrestling. We're just AoK. And MWA promo. The action falling out onto the floor here as we go up to the shoulders of Zach the Ripper. Boom, kick to the chest. And the Cruise Missile. Going under the ring. What is he looking for? Old Faithful. Oh man, he is. Crowd wants tables. The champ. Offering them up here. He is the savior to these unwashed masses. The good Reverend is here to tell you that you are all in the wrong. That the things that you're doing in your life is not the way to be. You gotta change your ways. I said you gotta change them. Anyway, in the meantime, Johnny Cruz literally kicking the hell out of the Reverend. Ripcord, huge clothesline by the good Reverend. And Cruz, nice swinging neck breaker, comes up underneath with that. Twisting inverted suplex. I'm not sure what that was, but it may be enough. Not enough. Not yet. Only two. Sweep the leg. And a quick cover. Extreme Rules matchup. We haven't seen too much of the extreme of it all here. Seen a table get involved, but not to any full extent as the good Reverend applies a nicely executed headlock, but Cruz able to find a way out, but unfortunately eats those shiny whites. From the shoulder to the knuckle. Caught Johnny Cruz. Into the corkscrew. Snapmare. Dragon Sleeper. The Reverend not ready to give up yet. Couple of knees, well placed to the forehead. Implants him. And the Ripper has won matches with that move, but knew damn well that it wasn't going to be enough. He immediately went outside the ring for that chair. And folks, we are going to get extreme here. get this thing to spin around here a little bit? No? Do we not get control of the... We don't get control of the camera no more? No? That's interesting. Alright, that's fair. I might have done that. That might have been me. I might have fucked that up. That might have been something I turned off accidentally, trying to get everything else to shut the fuck off. Ken Bouchard online getting the corner post, or the corner barricade there, along with the MWA logos of WCW, AoK, and of course corner studies down at the far end here. Catch Ken Bouchard online through Facebook. Follow that. Get your podcast. Get your information, nerd related and otherwise, from Ken Bouchard online. A regular podcast for regular people. We got ladders and sledgehammers. Oh, uses the ladder to save his face. Johnny Cruz could have been heading to the nearest medical facility here. But the ladder busting open the good Reverend. I really don't have control of the cameras. Ain't that some shit? So if anything goes wonky while this is playing through, know that it's my fault. Pushing buttons, trying to see if I can get the camera to take control. But I think I shut that off. I really do. So one more note. It's a live and learn thing. It's a live and learn thing. The Ripper. The good Reverend, with the 1888 on the outside, the Intercontinental Championship on the line here in the Reverend. Johnny Cruz slowed way the hell down after that, missing, landing on the back of his head off that senton. We're going to fight all the way up around towards the ramp. Extreme Rules matchup. Evenly matched up. These two both dulling out and avoiding punishment on a grander scale here. Ripper back in control, the Intercontinental Champion. Looking to retain tonight against Johnny Cruz, and this might be the spot where that happens. That crucifix bomb. And the Intercontinental title stays around the waist of the good Reverend. You see that German suplex into the ripcord? Johnny Cruz escaping from that fireman's carry, spinning boot to the chest. From there, the action spilling out to the outside before moving back in. Near pinfall. Almost had a champion here. Almost changed the title on this one. I'm going to bounce through a couple of these because, no, you're not even going to let me do that. Or, you know what? Can we... Man went through a battle here. Damn. The good Reverend still carrying the Intercontinental title. Coming up next, I'm still not sure how to pronounce this fella's name. Joe, I know Wanker calls him Taylor. Is that Talon Kid? Talon? Talon. 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 Talon Kid? Talon KD? TKO? TKD? I'm lost. See? Talon KD? Talon KD. Also reminds me. He's been getting another opportunity here tonight. Show what he's got. Came up short last week. Against the Hero. As a matter of fact, causing a little stir after the match. After his loss to the Hero. Vulgar the Clown coming out to the stage area and applauding the attempt. Tofik, former hardcore champion, looking to go solo from the War Raiders. Not amicably. Amicably, that's the word I'm looking for. Big Samoan taking his time getting in the ring. I think this newcomer, this Talon, excuse me, Talon. T-A? T-A. Coming in with an elbow. Hit that Samoan square in the forehead. Took him by surprise. Nice takeover here. Into a headlock. Talon here with that neck grapevine. Has him head with that leg lock. So trying to spit all this out here. I get excited when they do the chain wrestling. I'm like, ooh, chain wrestling. Sweep the leg. Tofik backing his opponent into the corner. Joe Brony in between to separate them, locking up again. And Tofik using the size differential. got too close to the ropes. Referee calling for it. Series of boots to the face. This young man looking at 0-1 in his career here at AoK. Missing with the leg drop. And Tofik finds a mark, but too slow. What happened? What happened? What's that? Behind him, look at this. With a stunner. Joe Brony totally saw that. We gotta cover Vulgar. Vulgar with a stunner. What the hell's the... What's the clown's deal? Did he not return his phone calls? Was it... What happened? Gets the big man up. Drives him down with that power bomb. And we got to cover. No, not going for the cover. Gonna try it again. Look at this. Styles clash. Rolls him up. Shoulders are down, but Tofik's feet are all up in the ropes there. He applauded his attempt last week. Yeah. Vulgar's I'm not going to pretend I know anything that's going on with Vulgar. I'm not even going to... I'm not even going to attempt that. Vulgar the Clown, not exactly... not exactly an easy psychological case to try to figure out. And the Samoan Nightmare. Taking it to the newbie. Knee to the face, goes for the cover. Center of the ring, Tofik gets a 2 count out of this one. Snaps him over. And that may have been everybody's reserve on that one. Both men slowly back up. Tofik a second too slow. Rolls him up for the cover. This man been busted open already? Sure has. Talon. Talon. Triple T. I don't know what his name is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Way up, takes him down with that head scissor. Tofik rolls to his feet. Yeah, that was a solid right. Newbie's still in this after that sneak attack by Vulgar the Clown. Coming down mid-match here. In the corner, he's calling for it. Too close? What happened? Torture rack. Into a GTS. We got to cover Tofik. With a kick out at 2. Running knee to the face, catches him right in the chin. Follows it up with a leg drop. And Tofik back up with a knee of his own. But again, Talon. I'm going to do that every time. I don't know. It amuses me. That's what I'm here for. Your entertainment and my amusement. Second match, or second show of the season here, season 6. And we got a winner here. I took my eyes away. Good thing we have replay. What the hell did he do to him? Because that seemed to change in a hurry. Here mid-match, we see that stunner. Anybody else catch Joe Brony's face on that? But he pinned him fair and square in the center of the ring as far as I could tell. Tofik coming up with his second loss here. So what did he hit him with? What did he win with? He was like, ah! Like, holy shit! There's a fucking clown in my goddamn ring! What the fuck? Mom said he wasn't real! That spinning leg drop? This one right here, is that... That splash right there, that was a 3 count. Oh man, Tofik must have had some bad seafood or something for that to take him down. That dude don't weigh but 92 pounds. He's had bed comforters heavier than that fall on him. Yeah, hell. We got a cover. We got our winner here. Talon moving on, giving himself a 50-50 chance here in AoK. 1 win, 1 loss, not too bad for a newcomer. Moving on, the women's world title up for grabs. Zoe Yuri to defend against Emma Garcia, the Wildcat. Remember last week, Emma calling out the long-reigning women's world champion Zoe Yuri, the Crimson Ninja, answering that call. Emma said she deserved a shot. Zoe said that she wasn't championship material. And then to prove that, Emma challenged Zoe Yuri to a match right then and there, non-title, earning herself a shot here tonight by picking up a victory over Zoe Yuri in that impromptu non-title matchup. Yuri reluctantly accepting that challenge both times. Said that it's easy to beat her when the title is not on the line. But she repeated, "You are not championship material." The Crimson Ninja vowing to hold on to this belt at all costs. And the challenger, former women's champion herself from way back. It's been some time since she has held the title. Emma Garcia, the Wildcat. taking her time to the ring, knowing that this is her moment. This is her opportunity to prove not only Zoe Yuri wrong, but any other naysayers that not only is she championship material, but that championship material fits best around the waist of the Wildcat. Can she pull that off here tonight?
Introducing the challenger from West Africa, Wildcats, Emma Garcia.
She's focused on this one.
From Kyoto, Japan, the Women's World Wrestling Champion, the Ninja Yuri.
Zoe Yuri holding that women's title. Also a makeover for it as well. Yuri holding that title for well over 300 days now. I think. 300 days? 200 days. Over 200 days. Combined title reign throughout this season 4, 5, and into 6. Yuri has been women's champion for over 200 days. And saying that she will retain it at all cost here and forevermore. That there is no taking the title from Zoe Yuri. And the Wildcat may be thinking the same thing at the moment. Maybe there is no way to take this from her. Huge clothesline by the Wildcat. Takes her down with a running shoulder tackle. Quick cover. Trying to surprise the Ninja. She's like, surprise, Ninja! Drops the elbow. Solid. Big running splash by the Wildcat. Takes her time with her opponent. The champion sent to the ropes. Power slam. I think we need to make some adjustments. Need to make some adjustments. What kind of adjustments? Let's talk about it. It should be a joint decision. The power of the Wildcat. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. If you ain't got 'em, come on over, man. I do. Live in your house. Irish whip. Ooh, yeah. Big boot to the back. Thought we were gonna see some. Thought we was gonna see some big time fight right there. Thought we were gonna see some trading of the fists. Which I do have that turned back on. They did fix that. It's not as ridiculous as it once was. Yuri crab walking. I'm not sure what the idea was of that maneuver there. Ooh, ducks under the clothesline, but man, did she eat that left-handed one. Into the ropes. And the headbutt. We could be looking at a new champ. New women's champion, no. Zoe Yuri. The Crimson Ninja retains so far. I'm sorry. Holds on to the belt so far. Another cover, the Zoe's egg. Locked it down, no. The Wildcat. Kicking out of Yuri's biggest arsenal. Or biggest weapon in her arsenal. And the women's champion taking her time. Can't see shit. Sure why the cameraman decided to take a shot of the ring post, but whatever's clever, Trevor. Also, damn, self high five indeed. Leapfrog by Zoe, ducks under, German suplex, drives those shoulders to the mat. Look at this. Into the armbar. And again, the power. Emma Garcia just rolled out of that. Dropped a handful of punches and walked away from it. Yuri, falling drop kick. And a 2 count. The champ. Running out of ideas here. That could do it. No, look at this. Wildcat looking to steal it away. 2 count only. And Yuri again with the Zoe's egg. And again with the kick out. Emma Garcia. Trying her best here tonight. Curb stomp. The women's title on the line, and it is still Zoe Yuri. Emma really frustrated with herself on that. All right, fair enough. Emma, I'm very unhappy with the turnout of that. This, I'm gonna say, this is gonna be a live test for something that I was curious about. Curious if we can get an actual squash match out of this game. I'm going to send us down here a nobody.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Manny.
Ooh, let's everybody get nauseated. Guess what I found? I'll leave it alone. I think I got control of the camera back. Local talent here for us. Some, I mean, we'll see them off and on, I'm sure. There's old school, can't go wrong with the enhancement talent. You can get to travel around the country. Megalodon returning to AoK. Looking to be even more dominant than last season. We're going to test this out. Like, take a look here at the, see if we can do an actual real goodness to gracious squash match. Fanny a little quicker than Meg, ducked under that, holding her own here for the moment. The referee needing to get in between to break them up. Megalodon fired off a cheap shot there. Move, Joe. Deadlift up to the shoulder, running power slam. This girl got a kick out of that. Couple of shots back. Again, Megalodon gets tossed over the top rope. Outsmarting the big one. Or pissing her off. I think he just pissed her off. I don't think he outsmarted her. It's not hard to do. You want to outsmart Megalodon. Show her a clock with hands. Fanny tried her best there, but I believe her best is too little, too late. Damn. That splash had everything behind it. Military press, lets her drop. Not wasting a movement, right into the elbow drop. Fanny back up and right back down. Megalodon carries her opponent across the ring, drops her face first across the top rope. And down goes Megalodon. Can she keep her down? Doing her best, driving the knee into the lower back, keeping her pinned in that corner. Fanny might be onto something here. Megalodon rolls out of the way. That might do it. And again, kicking out at one. I think this girl's name is Me Lee May. They call her Fanny. Megalodon. This is somebody ought to call her an ambulance. That clothesline damn near took her head off. And she still kicked out. There can't be much patience left. And Megalodon. Damn. I believe I believe Megalodon's been busted open. And Fanny fighting for her life now. Yeah, and it's just about over. I don't know if I'm talking about her life or the match. Megalodon helping her back up to her feet. What is she doing? Megalodon, what the hell is she doing? Getting her cardio in? Power slam off the ropes. And she is setting up for something. A big right hand, but Fanny puts a block on it. Rolls it up, looks to twist her into a small package. No go yet. Using her momentum against her. Gets the cover and a 2 count. So much for a squash match. Over the top rope and to the outside. And Fanny taking it to Megalodon here in the corner. Twisting on the knee, twisting the ankle. The referee starts his count here with Fanny back in the ring, hoping for a count out. Joe Brony telling Megalodon to get back in the ring. Fanny misses. Up to the shoulder, backbreaker. Fanny blocks the kick. I mean, I'm really disappointed in this not being a squash match. But also, Fanny in here fighting for her life against this. Damn near gets a 3 count. Can't hold her. What is Megalodon setting up for here? Damn, what a spine buster. And Fanny kicks out again. Are you kidding me? Megalodon, one more time, has something else in mind. Good God. Center of the ring. That has to do it. Holy damn. She left a dent in the ring after that. What are you talking about? She kicked out. Hits it a second time. Is that enough to keep Megalodon down? Up to the shoulder one more time. Do it. Puts the feet on the ropes. The referee caught it. Into the ref. And Meg taking advantage here. That misstep. Boot to the face. And Fanny looking for any kind of escape. Choke slam on Megalodon. What the hell is going on here? Going back inside the ring again. Yeah, get it in now, because I think if this girl gets up, you might be done. Boot to the head. What an enziguri. Splashing nobody home. Catches her with another choke slam. Are you kidding me? Low angle drop kick. And Megalodon still fights on. Back up into the corner with that drop kick. Fanny might have a chance here. That's not the route to take for it. She gets her up and over. Needed the assistance from the ropes. Going high risk. This has to be her last option. Throw everything she's got at her. And that's what it took to keep Megalodon down. Alright, so note to selves, squash matches aren't a thing so far. Your attributes still don't mean shit, apparently. Amazing. Yepers. Absolutely amazing. 2K and their absolute ridiculousness. I don't understand their algorithms, man. I don't get it at all. Why? I mean, I get it. Anything can happen. But also, that shouldn't have. Listen, if she couldn't pick her up for a body slam, she shouldn't be able to pick her up for a fucking cross-body moonsault.
Here is your winner, Melee Fanny Bang.
Hometown hero, perhaps. Megalodon being awful generous with her win-loss record. Let's head out back. Let's head out back. Somewhere out back. I don't know where we're heading. AoK backstage brawl just for the hell of it. Up on the second. You guys are just up on the... Who knows, man? You guys are going to go hard. Jesus. Grizz Kuklinski and Ken Bouchard. Fighting on the catwalk. Backstage. He don't wrestle. He do not wrestle. That fucking elevator's driving me up a goddamn wall, man. That's Ken Bouchard's doing right there. That's that weird horror shit he's into. And these two really going at it here. Grizz, afraid of elevators and escalators. Barefoot and all, you know what I mean? Trying to avoid that elevator at all costs. Ken Bouchard with a boot to the chin of Grizz Kuklinski. And Grizz straight scuffling. Every day I be scuffling, scuffling. IKB. Ooh, sweep the leg. 632. Twice the man, 3 times the athlete. And Grizz showing him why that ain't true. Boot to the head by IKB. Damn. Solid into that metal railing. And we're heading back the other way. Grizz with a running elbow. I'm not sure he caught any of that. I think he elbow dropped that metal grating. Oh, Jesus. It's getting dangerous out here, folks. It's getting real dangerous out here. Somebody could get seriously injured here. Grizz looked like he was trying to lead Ken over to that open railing. Grizz. Oh, I'll get out of here with that bullshit. Ha, psych, wasn't that high. Ha ha. The hell you need an elevator to that file? That was disappointing. Tricked you, ha ha. And IKB, busting open Grizz Kuklinski. You're gonna try it again, going a little further this time. And look at this, Grizz, don't do it. IKB launched, and this man's moving. Oh, you can jump that far. Ooh, and a double bird by IKB took that fall and no-sold the absolute hell out of it. He is the Iron Man for a reason. Big backdrop. This is gonna get rough. This could turn into more than what we're ready for. Body slam. Power bomb up and onto those shipping crates. All these shipping containers. And Grizz taking the brunt of a lot of this at the moment. And IKB looking to shovel the shit back where it came from. His words, not mine. Nah. Bouchard bomb. On the shovel? On the concrete. And Grizz, I don't know if Grizz is even aware of where he's at. I don't even know if this man's conscious. He sure is backing up just to get enough room for that clothesline. Hits that lariat. Grizz with a tombstone power driver. Back in this loading area and somewhere in the arena. I'm not even sure where we're even at, to be honest with you. Moonshine power driver. Launches his opponent back up onto these. This is Grizz. I thought he was going over the edge with that. Grizz Kuklinski and Ken Bouchard. Nah, Grizz, don't do it. Ken not going to allow it. And now it's going to be... Come on, dude. Ken. Face first goes Grizz Kuklinski. Jesus Christ, this matchup is still going. How? How is this matchup still going? Across the face. And Grizz still fighting to his feet. And fighting back. Holy damn. Slaps the hand away. Bouchard. That's got to do it. Still not enough. Grizz Kuklinski. Off the edge. We're back down on the concrete. This is turning into another one, man. Jesus, these guys are going solid. Grizz, boot to the midsection. Sets him up with a falling power bomb. And they're still in it. Somebody's going to get seriously injured in this matchup. They have to. Is that enough? The back and forth, the fact that they're both still standing. Grizz rolling out of the way of the splash. How are these two still fighting? Grizz gonna lead the way around the arena again. Better make up your mind. Ken ain't gonna take that much for much longer. Bear hug spine buster. Grizzly bear. We're going across again to this table. Grizz has something in mind here. IKB. Not. Get out of this. I can't believe these two are still fighting. No chairs. Where are we going now? Where is he going? Grizz trying to carry Bouchard up that ramp. Where is he going? What was he doing? Oh, heading back down the ramp. These guys are... Nah, Grizz, can he do it? Look at this. Look at the strength, the hidden strength of Grizz Kuklinski. Black Eyed Peas do that for you. Yeah, boy. Snap suplex. Corn husk and alcohol. Look at this, still going. Corn husk and hog piss. Just soak them together for about 3 days, roll it up, and stick it in your lip like a chewing tobacco. End of the week, you'll be bench pressing pickup trucks. Grizz Kuklinski, what has he got in mind? Grizz going up to get spotlighted. Bouchard with a standing suplex. Nah. Another Bouchard bomb. Please, dear God, don't. Don't. All right, please do that on the... What? Nah. What the hell, you two? How? What the hell? Ken, call him, bring it back up where it started. They're going all the way back to the top. North level 2. Remember where you parked. Man, what a fight. And Bouchard, is he going to powerbomb him into the elevator? Bouchard bomb. Is that it? Is this thing broken? Is Grizz broken? How? And he's still fighting back. Nah, look at this. Holy shit. Damn. Took the suplex with it. They're not done yet. Are you two kidding me? How is this match still going? How are these two capable of this? Grizz. Powerbomb. No, Grizz fighting out of the powerbomb. Man. These two are, I don't know if they're trying to kill each other purposely or just trying to see which one can outdo the other one. Bouchard. Another suplex. Now where's he taking him? What is he doing? Couple of big backbreakers on Grizz. And Grizz still in it. Well, they got themselves over there where they're a little safer. That's what happened. Can't fall off that corner. Grizz, throwaway suplex. Not easy to do with a man that weighs 289 pounds, 86 pounds, 84 pounds, always dropping. Look at this, Grizz throws his opponent off of there. That has to be it. All right, listen, timeout. Timeout. Win condition is a KO, man. It's supposed to be on. Match rules. KO is on. These guys just ain't into it. They just ain't into giving this one up. Whoever wins it, goddamn deserves it. I can't believe Ken Bouchard being thrown off there twice. It wasn't enough to make this end. What's it gonna take? Grizz kicking boxes out of the way. We'll definitely be checking the news after this one. And he may have just shattered Ken Bouchard's nose. This fight is beyond AoK. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Still going. Still going. How is he not unconscious? How has there not been a knockout? You're telling me that man's not unconscious right now? And they're going. We're going to check out the rest of the arena. Back out to the parking lot. What's he doing? Grizz, what are you doing? One more time with the moonshine pile driver. And not enough to keep IKB down either. Up to the shoulders. Grizz. Still not enough. For the third time. And that was enough. Look at this. Launching IKB off of that second level. I mean, these replays may be worth it. These replays may be worth it. A hell of a fight we had backstage. Grizz Kuklinski coming up with the victory. And a well fought one at that. They were all over the place here tonight. Here we see one of the Bouchard bombs. Grizz bouncing his head off of that railing. And right out the gate, they broke the railing off of the second level. Bouchard trying for the bomb into the elevator, misjudged. As we closing a little closer to the end of the matchup here. A bear hug spine buster. And I thought we were going to see something cool with the car there for a minute. But unfortunately, 2K does its thing and we get shit on. But here, the third and final. Nail in the coffin, so to speak. Two more matches to go. Let's see Leon Oscuro take on the almighty Torrance Benjamin. That was a hell of a match. Hell of a match. So something to keep in mind, man. Brawls might be something to look into while we go forward here. I'm going to go radio silent for just a moment. I will return right after these messages. Enjoy the entrance of Leon Oscuro.
Is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Leon Oscuro.
Oscuro returning to action here in AoK. I do believe this is our first look at him here for the 25. Looking pretty sharp, sliding under the ring, looking smooth, baby. The challenger.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 285 pounds,
Torrance Benjamin needed a little bit of an overhaul this time. A lot of his A lot of his entrance, a lot of Torrance Benjamin is gone in 25. Torrance Benjamin representing home. The unofficial affiliate to the MWA, the home of the Misfit Entertainment, house of its Misfit Entertainment. And Torrance Benjamin coming out tough against Leon Escurdo. Leon turning it around as a member of the Shadow Syndicate. We have yet to see them in force here in AoK. But there are rumblings. There are rumblings that the Shadow Syndicate could be solidifying their numbers a little here in AoK. I do know that the Coyote Kid has been backstage with Leon. I've seen him actually. He's here tonight. I don't know why he's not at ringside. But we have not seen the New End Nightmare since WrestleMania. Leon in control at the moment, sending Torrance into the turnbuckle face first. And a kick to the face. Takes Torrance to the mat. We're going to keep this matchup going. And the cover, here we go. Benjamin, shoulders down for the count of 1. Boot to the face. Torrance finds himself in a spot here. We got to cover. Only 2. We're going to keep this match up. Leon. Sidestep. Wow, Torrance Benjamin. What a reversal on that one. Torrance, big splash coming off the ropes. And going to town on Leon, throwing the boots to him. Looking for it again. And the Almighty pinning his opponent to the mat. Not for the pinfall, but just for the gloating. Torrance the Islands. And a 2 count. Benjamin. Deadlift into a power slam. Keeping the Shadow Syndicate. Trying to keep them the weak. The Shadow Syndicate running roughshod through AoK last season. Will they be able to continue their onslaught on the AoK network? To the torture rack, into the GTS. And that is all she wrote. Leon with a victory over Torrance Benjamin, the Shadow Syndicate. Could be changing things up. Here we see the replay of that face buster. Torrency Island's not enough to hold Leon down. Huge belly to belly. And then finishes it up here with that inverted GTS. Enough to keep Benjamin guessing on where he's at.
Here is your winner, Leon AoK
Your winner, Leon Oscuro of the Shadow Syndicate. Looking to keep the Shadow Syndicate relevant as their numbers change and switch. We are looking at a TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Chaos's final attempt here as we even the score out. Feeding out of Season 5 into Season 6. We're going to even the score on these guys. World title up for grabs.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Fallen, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, Chris
Creepy Chris making his way out. Former world champion. This man is set to do it all again. We've seen one title change hands tonight out of 4. Will that be the only title that changes hands? Or would KX have to relinquish the title back to Chris Chaos? Chris with his long ass entrance going to give us a little bit of time here as we get ready for this final matchup of this evening. Tables, ladders, and chairs. The world title hung up above the arena. They will have to climb a 20-foot ladder, unsnap the belt in order to be crowned the world champion. Our first look here at the world champ.
And introducing the champion from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, the world champion, the Reaper AX.
The world champion of AoK Championship Wrestling. His title on the line. This man has defended this thing inside a Hell in a Cell. It's a shame they didn't allow that. It's a shame they didn't allow that animation. World title here for us. The World Championship up for grabs here. Lock it up. KX. Butterfly into the chest. Goes the knees, and the world champion looking strong to start. Tables, ladders, and chairs. And Chaos going for the ladder. And KX not ready for that. Wanted to wear his opponent down a little more. Into the ropes. Chaos drops to the mat for the second time. And a right hand. Chaos looking for a chair. Right to the back of the skull. And it did not take long for the violence to start. And again, KX turning his back on the challenger when he knew he had the chair in his hand. Fighting it out here in the center of the ring. KX completes the maneuver. Looked like he was going to have an issue with it there for a moment. Chaos, where's he going? Taking a long route. Any reason for that? I think you were too slow anyway. KX setting that ladder up. And tossing his opponent over the top rope, putting a little bit of distance between them. KX looking to make this a quick matchup. And Chaos not ready to hear it. KX on the mat. Chaos reaching for the... Nope, not enough. What a confusing clothesline that was. Using that ladder. And then climbing it. KX looking to recapture, but no ladder to hold him. Oh, this could get gruesome. Is he aiming for the ladder? No, it takes him the other way. Thank God. But back to the chair. And Chaos really working the hip of KX. Working the champ over. Piece by piece, man, he has taken the legs out from under KX. Fireman's carry. The champ slides over the back. The whip. Double underhook. Drives the power bomb down, and the world champion in control of the match. Looking to do it a second time. DDT on the ladder. And he is not done yet. KX doubles it up again. Will that be enough to keep Chaos down? Will he stay down long enough? KX taking his time, heading up. Chaos back to his feet and takes the ladder out again. Creepy Chris going for it. Across the ring, what is he doing? Why is he so damn weird? Blocked by KX. Went for the chaos effect. And we're caught up on the outside. DDT on the ring apron. KX could have an opportunity here, but he's going to put a little more punishment down on the challenger. His first title defense of the season. The first title opportunity here tonight for the world title in season 6. And those chops echoing through the arena. And KX thinks he's got an opportunity. Thinks this is his chance. Better move faster than that. Chaos back to his feet. They're having a hell of a time even reaching that belt. Cross line. Hey Chris, you gonna do it? Chris gonna do it again? Looking for the chaos effect one more time. Chaos reaching for the belt. He's got his hands on it. KX back to his feet. Can he get there in time? Power bomb onto the ladder. KX saving his title. At least for the moment. KX back to his feet. And Chaos leaving the ring. Ladder versus chair. Ladder wins. And KX making that climb one more time. And Chaos there for the save. The interrupt. Damn, face first onto that chair. This is insanity. Neither man really getting an upper hand long enough to make the attempt at the belt. Singapore Cane. And again, solid on the cross line. And back to the chair. The challenger looking to completely incapacitate the champion. Moves in one more time. Chaos effect. And Chaos looking to go for the world title. But KX felt a disturbance in the force. Damn on the edge of the ladder. Man, we might have injuries this evening. We might end up with some injuries. Hopefully minors. Hopefully just some minor injuries. Again. Come on, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Stop that shit. Come on now. What's your problem? What's your problem? Stupid. Back up the ladder. Back down goes the ladder. KX was eyeballing that corner turnbuckle. There it is. A little off mark there going into it, but catching that clothesline. Drop kick and KX almost putting his opponent through that table with that drop kick. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Look at this, sets him up. And KX taking a real long walk. Taking a real long walk, giving Chaos all kinds of time to get back to his feet. Back into the ring. Knife edge chopping a knee to the forehead. The forehead to the knee. I'm not sure how you want to phrase that. KX calling for an end to this. Goes for the cane and gets a knee to the gut. Man, what a shot to the back of the skull. KX. Absolutely brutalizing the challenger. Yeah, you can't win the match like that. You can't win the match if you break the ladder. You got to climb the ladder, K. You got to. Climbing up, and again, the ladder not staying. Yeah, there's gonna be injuries after tonight's show. I get the feeling there's going to be some injuries. These guys have put it all out here tonight. KX struggling back to his, Chaos struggling back to his feet. He missed. He missed the punt. And a drop kick puts Chaos down on the mat. And the champion. Looking to climb again? No. Looking to add more punishment. Did that do it? Still not done. What is he doing? Moving, readjusting the ladder, taking the ladder down. Battle back and forth here in the corner. Pump handle to the shoulder. Good night. You put that ladder up and go claim your title. KX hands on belt. And he retains it. I don't know what happened to the faceplate. But KX retaining the World Championship over Chris Chaos. Look back over the final moments here of the matchup through the replays. Appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us here on AoK on Sunday night. We are here tomorrow night again with I Am Pooty 227 and WCW Monday Nitro. Don't forget Tuesday night, Corner Studies, CSW, Hardcore TV. The MWA returns to action across Twitch for all your wrestling needs. Man, we are back and we are in charge. The MWA, Corner Studies, I Am Pooty 227, and the Ace of Knaves Entertainment. We are the Rust Belt Territories. We are the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. And you are welcome. So yeah, the final moments as KX finally unbuckles that belt to retain. KX and his World Championship. What a retention. We're going to jump back over the rest of the show here real quick. We're seeing Alfie's boys defeat the Luchadors. And that tag team action to kick it off. We got ourselves a brand new hardcore champion in that Bloodlines rules. We'll get more information on that later on. Johnny Cruz coming up just short of the Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Talon taking up a victory over Tofik Tanaka. Even with Tofik having a little bit of help, won it or not, by Vulgus. Zoe Uri retaining her World Championship. Megalodon taking a fall to Fanny Fan. Grizz Kuklinski and Ken Bouchard putting on a hell of a fight across the backstage areas. Grizz coming out on top of that one. Leon Oscuro taking on the Almighty and coming out victorious. And we just witnessed the world champion retain and defend his world title. KX looking to make season 6 his. Let's jump to the next show. Well, before we do that, There's a lot going on week 2, man. Pandinas with an injury. Prestige, your new champion. We just talked about the interruption between Vulgar and Talon. Zoe, Emma Garcia leaving the arena a little pissy, coming up short on that title with her title shot after Zoe Yuri had told her she was not championship material. Fanny Fan coming up short, coming up victorious in her match, but also leaving with an injury, which does not surprise me. Grizz leaving with an injury, no surprise there. No surprise with Ken Bouchard being injured as well. Oh man, KX down. You got to be careful. We better be careful moving forward. Next show, let's see what happens. Let's see what the superstars have found themselves power rankings wise. KX top of the charts as the world champ should. Prestige right behind him, your hardcore champion. I don't see that hardcore title there. Logan Hawk, your mixed tag team champion at number 3. Grizz Kuklinski at number 4. El Demonio sitting at number 5 with Kenny Dale, one half of Alfie's Boys, at number 6. Chris Chaos sitting at 7. And Leon Oscuro moving to number 8. Emma Garcia at number 9, the Wildcat, staying in the top 10. Adam Boone finishing out that top 10. The Good Reverend, the Intercontinental Champion, sitting at number 11 with Ken Bouchard at 12. Zoe Yuri, the Women's Champion, riding this out through 13 with Tofik Tanaka at 14. The Hero having the night off and sitting in the top 3/4 of the top 20, number 15. Maston Harmon and one half of the tag team champions. We'll see them in action next week. Hexter Polaris, for no reason, being there in number 17. Fanny falling into 18 miraculously. Talon in at 19, and Big Mama Logan at number 20. Celtic Wolf, your honorable mention. Zoe Yuri and Alice Angel. We'll talk about that. Ramirez and Alexia. You can see that match absolutely happening. Ken Bouchard and the Celtic Wolf. Maybe if Ken Bouchard is up for another match, a gauntlet and eliminator match. Bud Marvelous looking. Oh, that's Marvelous trying. Another Marvelous challenge coming our way. Perhaps. A handicap match for the title. What? What? We can do that? Are you insane? That's a thing? Well, that's something for another day. Vulgar and Talon, are these two going to finally go face to face in the ring? We'll see. Chris Chaos and Torrance Benjamin, that might be a good matchup. We'll see. Leon Oscuro and Thomas Page, that may be a good we'll see about that. Look at this. Well, I mean, are we going to put the world title up that often? That's good to know that Grizz may be in the top spot. We'll see where that leads us here in the next couple of weeks. If it doesn't happen on Wednesday night, hard to tell. We will see come Wednesday. But that is not I'm not against that in any way. Maybe just not so soon. Maybe just not so soon. Right? That's what I'm saying. Maybe not so soon. We might have to give these guys a week to rest up. We got it's bad enough that the Hardcore Championship gets defended every week. And who knows, one of these two may end up in that spot. Injury or no injury. That's how that works. I think you have to be completely out of commission in order for it to be unusable. A couple of good ideas here for the show. AI not doing too bad with their matchups. But as it goes, if you missed any of it, OTM throwing it up there. If you missed any of it, you can pick up all the AoK action on YouTube, Ace of Knaves Entertainment. Every once in a while, you'll find something on TikTok. And who knows? Facebook. Facebook is completely different. Not too much of the wrestling gets put up over there. Actually, I haven't done too much at all on the Ace of Knaves Facebook, to be honest with you. I kind of forget about it. But with that being said, I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. You have been watching AoK Championship Wrestling on Sunday night. Again, tune in tomorrow night, Pooty. Damn it, did it again. I am Pooty227 for Monday Nitro and WCW returning for season, I believe he is on season 7 of WCW Nitro. Yeah, word OTM. I mean, you're right. And Tuesday night, Corner Studies for Corner Studies Wrestling and CSW Hardcore TV. We are the Rust Belt Territories, and we got your wrestling action locked the fuck down. I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Until then, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Drink lots of water. Don't talk to the police. Smoke 2 joints before you roll 2 joints. And don't forget to wash behind your ear. Until next time, friends. Peace.